Hey guys, Now19 here. So this is going to be my breakdown for the new Captain America Civil War trailer. So much to get through, plus we have our first look at Spider-Man, but I'll talk about him later on in this video. Overall, this was a really good trailer, mostly because we see Spider-Man for the first time, but we also get a better understanding about how the whole movie sort of works. So here we go. The trailer starts with General Thunderbolt Ross showing Cap, Black Widow, Falcon, and Scarlet Witch the battles in New York, Washington, D.C., and Sokovia. His reasoning behind making the Sokovia Accords, which is the movie's version of the Superhero Registration Act from the comics, is much more clearer now. He, along with the government, realized that these superheroes are causing way too much damage and destruction. They need to be put in check, as Tony would say later on in this trailer. Meaning the government needs to regulate them before they cause even more chaos and destruction. Cap doesn't like this because now they can't operate the way they used to. And it does seem like he's being kind of selfish, but he feels that if the government controls the Avengers, they won't be able to save everyone because prior to this movie, they could be on separate missions dealing with different situations and save everyone. However, the government will have a set list of missions for them that won't allow them to save someone else in this country or that country, so they feel kind of constrained under this act. Some of Captain America's lines justify his position on this. He says that if he sees a situation going south, he can't turn his back. He wish he could, but he just can't. And then in the very first line of this trailer, he says, this job, we try to save as many people as possible, but, sometimes we can't, but that doesn't mean we don't stop trying. That means we don't give up. You can kind of see the similarities to Batman v Superman. Bruce wants to eliminate Superman because of what happened in Metropolis, because Superman is a quote-unquote threat. And the government wants to eliminate the Avengers' freedom because their ability to go around and do whatever, whenever, is deemed as a threat. There's also the Bucky situation too. You have Steve wanting to save Bucky before the government takes him away and imprisons him. So you can see the government views this as the Avengers doing whatever they want. They want to turn this criminal who used to be friends with Steve around, however the government wants him behind bars for all the crimes he's committed. There's more Black Panther scenes, and most of them showcase him fighting Bucky. The reasoning behind this is that they might have retconned his origin, Black Panther's origin, from the comics. In the comics, Black Panther's father was killed by Ulysses Klaue, who made an appearance in Age of Ultron. Black Panther's mom died during labor, so he had been raised by his father his whole life. In the movie, they might have switched it around and have Bucky kill his dad way back. So now Black Panther is just trying to avenge his father's death. And if you're wondering if we'll see Wakanda, the Russo brothers confirm that we will not see Wakanda in Civil War. So that explosion we see in the trailer doesn't take place in Wakanda, nor are the other shots of Crossbone and his men. Next, we see War Machine getting shot by a missile. The shot before this shows Bucky with a gun, so maybe he fired it. That's what they want you to think, but the shot with Bucky is indoors and Rhodes is outdoors when he gets shot at. And it doesn't look like it goes through his chest. It sort of skids his body, like hits him right in that arc reactor. I seriously doubt that he's dead. Even if he's not a major character in this movie, they still won't reveal that someone dies in this trailer. I think that he'll be on the brink of death, but he won't actually die. He'll recover by the end of the movie. Tony talking to Black Widow. It looks like she'll be changing sides. In all of the posters and promo art, she's featured on Team Iron Man, but judging by their conversation, it looks like she'll be switching sides. Either that or she's a double agent. She's quote-unquote on Team Iron Man, but really she's on Team Captain America. I do believe that somebody will switch sides, and I feel like that's Black Widow. Here's Scarlet Witch versus the Vision. In the comics, they do have a romantic relationship. Elizabeth Olsen recently said that because the Mind Stone gave them their powers, they have that special connection. So from there, they could have something of a romantic relationship. There might be certain hints to that, but I don't expect them to hit it off in this movie. Maybe like towards the very end when everything's resolved. Ant-Man riding on Hawkeye's arrow straight out of the comic books. Crossbones punching Captain America in the face. Captain America giving it to Iron Man. And the second to last shot of the trailer, Team Iron Man and Team Captain America Battle Royale. Now let's get into the Spider-Man stuff. So he's on Iron Man's side, but there has been no official confirmation yet. I really like how his suit looks, even though I liked how the previous versions looked like, but his suit looks much more brighter with the red. I like the black lines around his biceps and legs, and the eyes just do it for me. In all the animated series, his eyes squint at times, just to see how he reacts to certain things, and I really love that they added that element too. They did that with Deadpool too. I don't know if this is his own suit, or if this is a suit that Iron Man hooked him up with, because the idea was to have the suit look like a freshman in high school made the suit. But then if Iron Man hooked Spider-Man up, don't you think that he would have given him the Iron Spider suit from the comics? I feel like it's appropriate for him to get a new suit that he can wear around in New York when he's web slinging and all. For him to get the Iron Spider suit now would be a little too much, or maybe even too much. I do believe that we'll get to see the Iron Spider suit at some point, maybe in the sequel Spider-Man movies. I doubt that we'll see it in the first one coming out in 2017. And by the way, speaking of Spider-Man, earlier this week, Zendaya was cast in the 2017 solo flick. If you have no idea who that is, she stars in the Disney Channel show Casey Undercover and in another show on Disney called Shake It Up that ran from 2010 to 2013. The reason I'm so hyped about this is because I had a crush on her ever since Shake It Up, and I guess to this very day I still do. She's just so beautiful. She'll be playing a character named Michelle. That could be a code name that they're giving her character right now, but they did say that she won't be involved in a romantic relationship with Spider-Man. My number one pick right now is Black Cat. I don't think that she'll be playing Mary Jane or Gwen Stacy. They would have made a big deal out of that. Like right from the announcement, they would have said that Zendaya has been cast as Mary Jane or Gwen Stacy. To be honest, I could care less who she plays, whether it's a comic book character or not, but if it is a comic book character, I'll be even more pumped for this movie. So that's it for this video, but here's my question for you guys. What are your thoughts on this trailer, and what are your thoughts on Spider-Man? I could honestly ask you guys 1,000 questions, but right now you can leave your thoughts down in the comments below, and you can answer this question in the poll. What are your thoughts on Spider-Man? Do you think he's terrible, whatever, 10 out of 10, or to infinity and beyond? The only character we haven't seen is Baron Zemo. I'm expecting to see him in the next trailer, if we even get another trailer, probably in a TV spot now. Baron Zemo is so overlooked right now. There's just so much going on in this movie, we don't even need a villain. Subscribe for more Civil War videos, by the way. I'll be doing a preview video for this movie around April, and I'll also try to do a video explaining comic book Civil War and looking at what could change and what could stay the same, so be on the lookout for that. So right now you can watch my last trailer for Captain America Civil War, and you can watch my preview video for Batman v Superman. More superheroes punching each other in the face coming to you March 25th. So, thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Tony. You just started a war.